Perhaps you are interested in Vedic astrology, Huna, Reiki. Perhaps you are interested in past regression or in a different kind of psychology. You are basically interested in what is called self-fulfillment. That's what you are interested. This is what we all are interested. This is the way we have been created. We are interested in fulfillment of all our desires. We don't want any pain, we don't want any fear, we don't want any anxieties, we don't want that. So we are searching for resolutions in our life that would fulfill what we really desire. This is what we do. So therefore, we are interested in consciousness, in self-transformation more and more. Now, but it's not only about the money, it's not only about the lifestyle people have. We are less and less interested in that. Have a look into Instagram. What can we say? Everybody is now traveling, everybody is everywhere. So we are just not interested in money, we are not interested in the lifestyle, we are not only interested in clothes or houses or cars we have. Of course, there is a part of our life, but this is not everything. Many people have been fulfilled with that. It doesn't make any difference for us. What we are really interested is a different kind of desire of recognition. What do I mean by recognition? For example, let's imagine that there is a very famous team or very famous singer or very famous a band, and they are supposed to perform in front of 80,000 people, and nobody give a hand, nobody clap them. There is no applause after the first cut and the second sing and the third. Nobody give a hand like that. How would they feel? What are the fans? What is going on? Would they be still driven? Would they be still desire to play and create new songs? Would she or he? No, it wouldn't be. It would be weird. How about Instagram? We have known that, there are likes like million and 5 million likes, and people who really observe the other people on Instagram. How about if nobody would see us? How about if nobody would give us likes up or down? What about that? How would you feel then? It would be really empty. We would feel empty. We wouldn't put the post again and again and again. So why do we really say that we are not interested in recognition? That's what we really do. We really say, and we are convinced ourselves and other people that we are not interested in what our neighbors think about us. We are not interested in what our friends are thinking about us. We are not interested in what people in the workplace think about us or people on the street. We are, but we say we are not, but we are. But that's not really the issue. The issue is that we are really paying attention to the recognition of our certainty. What is my certainty? And this certainty, let's say, for example, it's illusion. It's not real certainty. It's just my certainty, my personal certainty, which is not true. Most of the time it is not. So let's say, what is important for me? If it is something, if this gives me certainty and I feel certain about it, then I give this recognition. I give this consciousness recognition. And by giving this recognition to this kind of consciousness, I am already addicted to it. I'm addicted from this kind of consciousness, and therefore I cannot agree with circumstances that encounter in my life. I cannot agree with people who has different kind of opinion on a subject. I cannot, because this is stronger. So the other day I talked to my friend, and the friend took his son to school, and he talked with him about something, the subject where he was going for vacation, and he said to South Korea, and because he likes Korean girls and he want to get married to Korean girls. I say, why do you have to do that, and he talked with his son. He doesn't have to, and he didn't have to talk, but he doesn't want his son to get married to Korean girl. Why not Polish? Well, I don't know. You see, that is the recognition we have in ourselves. We say, well, I am not dependent on my son. I am not dependent on the animal. But if you think about it, Maybe you are dependent on the cat. Maybe you are dependent on your dog. Maybe you are dependent even more on Instagram and what people say about you and how many people look at you than on your spouse. It could be like that. We say, no, it's not true. But this is the way, because whatever is certain to us, whatever gives us certainty and drive, it's the recognition. We give the recognition to. So, what we are supposed to do, the true recognition we should give it to, it's the light. It's the light which is around us. The universal light, the energy, we should give it really the attention to and the recognition to. But how and why? Because the light is certainty. The light is certainty. But we are certain. We feel that we are certain because I am certain, and whatever I want, I fulfill. But what kind of certainty is that? Certainty that whatever I want to buy, I buy. That's not true certainty. Certainty that I want to accomplish something and I will accomplish. It's not true certainty. This is not certainty. It's only my ego. The true certainty is when we get to the dead end. The dead end. When you go to the dead end and you feel pain and darkness and you have to go through it. You don't want to go through that. You don't want to go through this because you are in pain. You don't know what is behind this. And what we do, we are looking for someone, like, for example, I do real estate. So if I need advice, wherever I go, I would go to people who have been through this. I wouldn't go to the accountant who doesn't have idea how to invest in real estate. I want to speak with someone who has this experience, who earn money, who have been through this pain. So therefore, we don't go for coachings to people who hasn't or haven't been investing in real estate. I wouldn't have gone. Okay, but how about the accountant who have been through this? Would he work or she for you then? Of course not. If there is an accountant that on financial advisor, for example, who have been through this pain and it's successful, he wouldn't or she wouldn't work for you, would she? They wouldn't have been working for us because they would be successful. There wouldn't having be a job, 8 hours job a day. So whether we like it or not, we go to these people and we ask for the advice because there is no other options, there is no other choice. But how about if we talk about which is so important, which is the consciousness, which is the life stuff, it's not the real estate. We are searching for people that have been through similar pain we have been, and this is what we really should do. My advice is to find Hevre. My advice is to find person, a coach, who have been through a similar pain, who knows what is behind, to give you advice, to give you certainty that afterwards, when you transform this pain, when you transform this darkness, of course you have to choose, you've got free will, go left or right, but that's not enough for us. We need certainty. So therefore it's so important to find a person who would give you the certainty to go through this pain, that knows what is behind that. If you find this person, if you find it, then you feel comfortable, then you feel more like on the way. And then this is the true certainty. This is the recognition we should give it to, not to the person, to the situation we are going. But we are afraid. We are afraid to go through. We are afraid to go through this pain and darkness, the chaos and fear and anxieties. But that's the way. And this is the true recognition we should give it to. This is the true recognition we should focus on. This is the true recognition we should work on all day long. This recognition, this kind of recognition gives us the potential, the consciousness, giving us more in our life. Think about it.